Okay, we are looking at some of the options in MS Word. I'll try to finish it today and then we will move on to the last topic for the course. Where were we? Okay, looking at this design and equation. Okay, so yes, there's an option here. You can select this option, you can write the equation on the screen. I do it on the board. Okay, you can write it and then it will capture or it will detect the symbols and the notations from your writing, and it will make an equation, like a legible equation out of it. Okay, so it will not just keep it as it is. For example, I hope it works. I have never used it, obviously. Okay, so you can write something, for example, x plus y squared equals log of tangent theta. Okay. So you can see why I didn't try it earlier. Okay, but you can see what it made out of it. Okay, no matter how backward you are, like me, it will make something useful out of it. So it is much faster if you are doing it with a tablet or with a touch screen or something. Okay. I use it for the first anyways. Okay, if you want some symbols, okay, or some simple signs like plus, minus or something, you can get it from here. Okay, so this list contains most of the symbols and notations which we use. Okay, you can see them. If you want something more, you can change this option and it will show you more symbols. Okay, more notations. Okay, so this one is basic math, which I found it like enough. But if you want, for example, Greek letters, so we have a new list now. Okay, but the basic math is enough for most of the cases. Even the Greek letters are there. For example, you see alpha and beta here, right? You see alpha, beta, gamma, right? So in basic math, you will find them. Okay, so Greek letters, basic math covers most of the common things from all types of notations. Okay, one thing which you need to keep in mind. So for example, I want to write something in square root. Okay, so first thing is you have to put the square root, then start writing. Okay, so the operator comes first and then the number. Okay, so you want to write something to the power x. Okay, so you have to go there and select the one with the power. Okay, then you write, then you start typing. Okay, so what you want to insert, you have to select from here first. I want to do the summation. Okay, so I have to select the summation from here. Then it will insert it in my equation and then I will start writing. For example, if I want to write, okay, something to the power. So I write now x to the power. X to the power of what? X to the power of summation. Okay. So I go there, now I will select summation. Okay, and there are different types of summation. One with the upper limit, one with the lower limit, one with no limit and so on. Okay. I select the easiest one, and you can see there are others as well. Okay, these are called as products and intersections, the ones which you have seen in the matrices. Okay, so I select this one. So you now see in the power there is a summation there. Okay, and then you write what you want the summation of. Okay. Now if I don't do this, okay, so I just write, for example, y. Okay, this is simple y. Now I want to write summation of y. Okay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, that's why I'm saying you should put the summation first. Okay. Okay, then you select the whole thing which you have typed and then you select the operator. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so the best thing is do the summation, put the summation first and then you do it. Similarly, you can see sometimes you put, on the variable, you put bar or cap. Okay, so they come from here. Okay, sin theta, cos theta, blah theta, all comes here. Any type of bracket are here, no problem. Matrices, so this will insert the matrix directly. Okay, whatever size of matrix you want. Okay, so some useful, and by the way, any type of technical report or any type of technical book, the equations are written in MS Word. Okay, I don't know any other option which is used. Okay, so I don't know, I don't mean that I don't know, so you start saying, okay, Dr. Uneb doesn't know anything. I'm saying it's not used, that's why I don't know. Okay, so even the people who are using other softwares for their calculation, when it comes to writing, then they use the equation from here. Okay, and if you submit your report somewhere, okay, and now everybody reads in soft form, right? There's no, the trend of having printed report and bind it, they are gone. Okay, those days are gone. So we have now online and everything is digital. So for a report, actually you will do it in MS Word and then you have to use this feature, which is very good. Okay. Draw. I'm looking for the things which we may use, okay, or which may be useful for you. So if you go to design, it will show you different design options, okay, which you can apply on your document, okay. So this can be there, colors, font, okay, font for the background, font for the text, and so on and so forth. You want to have a page border, okay. You want to insert a watermark. What is a watermark? Yes, you have water, right? Like what? Now what does it mean? Like how it will show in the report or in the file? If I insert a watermark, what am I doing? In the background. Right? It will appear in the background. Okay, so I can go there. If I insert a watermark, this is, companies do this obviously. Okay, so it will appear like this. Okay, like in the background, you can write text on top of it. Okay, and you can insert a logo as well in the background, no problem. A picture can be inserted as well. So you select from here, you can select online, you can make your own. If you have it, you can remove it and so on. Okay, what else? Yeah, I believe we have discussed some of it earlier as well. So you see so this is the page size. Okay, this is the page size. And this is what we call as a margin. Okay, the empty space. Okay, so your text will start appearing from here and from here. Okay, and then we have at the bottom as well. And then we have on the other side as well. Okay, so these things affect your printout. When you will print the report, this will affect it. Okay, so this is very important. So margins are selected from here. They have some predefined values. This is considered as normal. This is considered narrow. So every side will be decreased by half. Okay, moderate and so on. Okay, but you can go there and select. You can put your own value there. Okay, so you can exactly write how much margin do you want. Okay, then you see some other options here. Portrait and landscape. What does it mean? We have discussed it earlier. see it here. Huh?
How do you see the shape of the page?
The orientation. Okay. So this, what you see is portrait. Landscape will be like this.
It's like this one.
Huh?
It's like the one in the background.
No, the one in the background right now is portrait.
Yes, it's one.
Okay. This one is portrait. The landscape will be the other side. Okay. We have discussed it earlier. What? Yeah. You can select from here if you want to apply the margin and this orientation to the whole document or just one section or one page. You can select it from here. Okay. You can write a value and make it as default. Okay. So there's an option here. The margin and the things can be done to the whole document, top to bottom, or you can just do it from this point forward. Okay. Paper size. Okay, we have standard paper size, right? Letter A4, A3, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you can select a paper size, height and width, and you can type the value as well. It will take it from there. Okay, what else? Header and footers we have already discussed. Line numbers, yeah. So in some cases we may insert line numbers as well. Okay, so you can insert line number. Okay, and you can tell him from where to start. Obviously, default is start by 1. Okay, so you can have a line number starting from each page. You can have line number from start to the end. You can have line number for each section. Okay. I already discussed earlier how to make different sections when we were discussing tables and figures. Okay. So the section break as well. You can do it. Anyways, so if you go for the line number, it will insert a line number on the page. Okay. So you can see line number 1. Okay. Why is it not showing line numbers here? Because we didn't type anything. Even if we just click enter, okay, we'll consider it as a new line, even if you don't type anything. Okay, so like this. Okay, and it will appear in PDF, print and everything. Okay, so it's not just for the sake of showing here. Columns, okay, so this right now is a single column. It's single column. Okay, the whole text is single column. Okay, you can make it 2 columns as well. If you see the file which I have given you for the assignment, it's 2 columns. The text is in 2 columns. Okay. So from here you select the number of columns you want. Okay. You can make 2 columns, 3 columns, whatever. Okay. Line numbers I already explained. Indent. Okay. This is your paper size. This is your margin. Okay. Any space you want to leave after that is called indent. Okay, so indent is from the margin, starts from the margin. Okay, and margin is from where? The margin starts from where? Huh? From the page, the edge of the page. Okay, so from the edge of the page we have some empty space. That is called margin. And you can see it over the top here. After that, you have some empty space. We call it what? Indent. Clear? You can have indent from the left and right, and okay, you can have indent between the paragraphs as well. Okay, spacing between the paragraphs as well. Okay, after one paragraph. Okay, the next one will not start immediately, it will start after this much space. Okay, or you can leave the space before the paragraph as well. Now what do we consider the paragraph? How would the MS Word know that it's a new paragraph? When I do what? Yes. So I am typing. So what will happen when I start a new paragraph? What will I do to start a new paragraph? Yeah. Period you mean end. The full stop now. You were saying?
Pros and cons.
No. You just press enter. Okay. Every enter is a new paragraph. Even if you put it after one word, for MS Word is a new paragraph. Okay. You just wrote. If I just put it, so you can see. Now you see some space between them. Huh? How much? This much. Why? Why? Did I type anything here? No. But I did what?
Default.
Enter. Okay.
It's on default.
Huh?
It's on default.
Yeah. Okay. So every enter considered as a new paragraph. And whatever you have selected here, it will leave that much space after every enter. Okay. What else? Okay, I am just talking about the options which I have used. References, we have talked about them earlier. Yeah, you can directly email your file. Okay, so sometimes what happens, sometimes I receive emails. Okay, there may be an email here right now, which I have received from somewhere. If I didn't delete it, you see this one now. Okay, you see this one. Okay. So this is what from a journal, okay, that if you want to publish with us, you can do, okay. Now you see the journal is where, about what? Medical, okay. I don't know the ABC of medical, okay. So what happens, we get an email from somewhere, okay. Now in this email you don't see any, my name here, right? You don't see any name or something, okay. But there's another annoying person who keeps on sending me emails. I deleted it. Anyways, so what do? They start the email with your name. Okay, you think, okay, this person knows me. Okay, whatever he is saying is for me. Okay, actually it is not. Okay, he just took a list of names from somewhere and now he's sending mails to everybody. Okay, but maybe his list has 500 names. So is he writing a separate email for all those 500 people? No. Okay. So he is using one of these options. I'm not sure this one. Okay, but this one can be used. Is what I'm saying. Okay. This option, mail merge. Okay. It will keep the text same, and you can indicate from a list where you want to insert a name. Okay, so I will prepare one letter, okay, and I will mail merge it with a list. So if the list contains 500 letters, it will generate 500 letters. Each one with a different name. And not only the name, you can change the company name as well. So I am in UOB, so the mail will come to me, Dr. Uneb Gazder from UOB. I have a friend who is in Pakistan, so the mail will go to him, Fla from N&D University or University of Karachi or whatever. Okay, so you can do this. Okay, so it saves the time. Instead of writing the name and affiliation with each email or with each letter separately, you can have this, and it will do the work for you. I have not used it for many years, obviously. Okay, but you can select the option from here, and then it will ask you where you want to insert the name and from. Okay, you can explore these things. As I said, I have not used it. So if I try to do it, you can create your list, mailing list from here. Okay, so you can create a list from here, and then you can do the mail merge. Okay, what else? Yeah, this is another good option. Okay, so let's say you are the boss. Be happy. For now, let's say you are the boss. Okay, and your employee sends you a file. Okay, obviously you are the boss. You will not just do anything for him, right? Okay, you have to make sure that whatever you do, it's highlighted, right? He knows what changes you have made. Okay, so what do? You go here and you do this, track changes. Okay, so you start tracking changes. So now what will happen? from this point onward, whatever I do, it will be highlighted in the file that it is something new. So even if I put a comma, it will be shown with a different color. Just for viewing. Just for viewing. Like if I do the print, it may not show with the red color. But somebody opens the file, since it is something new, so you will see it in a different color. Okay? And like I am logged in here with my name, so it can even show who made the change. So if I made the change, it will show, okay, Dr. Uneb did this. Then I send it to Talal, right? I send it to Talal, Talal starts doing something. So those changes will be shown by his name if he is logged in, or whatever his username is. Clear? Okay?
Even without me typing on this?
Sorry?
Even without me typing on this?
No, whatever you are typing will be shown that this person did. Okay? And it is done on this time and this date. Okay? So somebody, he doesn't like your changes, he can revert. Okay? He can do this. So this is why we have track changes. Now for example, did I start it? So you can see now. I started, so I switched on track changes. I'm typing here. Okay. So it will start marking it as a new, something new. Okay. This is a simple version. You want a more detailed version to see what is happening in the document. You see there, you go there, track changes. Okay, and you go there, simple markup. So right now it is simple markup. Okay, so it's just simply showing a line or something like this. I can do all markup. Okay, so now even the text is highlighted, not only the line. Okay, now somebody is annoyed with it now, let's say. He doesn't want to see the changes right now. Let's say I am doing the document second time now. So I don't want to see what happened earlier. So I can do where is it? No marker. So nothing. Okay. Anybody can change the option from here and it will start showing again. Clear? Yes. Clear? Okay. And you can do this as well. Show original. So what happened? All the changes gone. They are not gone. They are here. You go to markup, it will start showing again. Okay. But right now I just want to see what was there before. Okay. So you can do this. Who made the change? When he or she made the change? What was the change? In which line, in which chapter, in which section, do I like it or I don't like it, I can remove it and so on and so forth. Was the change adding something? Was the change deleting something? Was the change only formatting? It can even show you that as well. Okay, but for that you have to select all markup. So it will show you everything. Okay, simple markup is what we normally select, but all markup shows you what change is made. Adding, deleting, formatting, what change is made. Okay, so it's a very good option. Okay, now if I want to get rid of it, it's done. Okay, the file is final. If you print it like this, some of the changes may start to show. Okay, and somebody else may open the file and it may not look good for him. Okay, so I can, okay, let me keep it default. Okay, you can go here, you can accept the changes one by one, or you can accept all changes all at once, or you can accept the change and stop tracking because this is the final version now. Now we are not doing anything else. Got it? Okay, so this is for acceptance of the change. If you just want to see the changes, MS Word can help you with that as well. So I don't have to scroll up and down. Where is the change? Page 1. Then after the next change is where? Page number 13. I don't have to scroll down. I can do it from here. Okay. Previous change, next change. Okay. So I'm on page number 100. I want to see the previous change. I don't know whether it is on page number 1 or page number 200. Okay. So I can use these to go to any of the pages. I can set a password for the document. I can compare the document. Okay, so if I have different versions of the document, I can compare the data. Okay, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Last thing is this is what we call as a print layout. So whatever you see here will be shown as it is in the print. Okay, so you can see in the view, print layout is selected. Okay, you can go for other modes. Okay, and then it will not be the print layout. Okay, some people like this. Okay, so you can select other modes as well. What else? Ruler, this is called the ruler. Okay, so the good thing about the ruler is you know how much space you are leaving. Okay, how much is the indent? Are you in the middle of the page or the side of the page? So the ruler can show you that. Grid lines and show the, you know the grid line, huh? Like a graph paper. Okay, it will be too much. Navigation pan is this one. This is navigation pan. Okay, I showed you what happens here. Last time I showed you what happens here. Why do I need this?
Shows sections, chapters.
Sections, chapters, headings. Okay. So right now there are no headings, so it doesn't show. Okay. But still, if you want to search something, you can type it here, and it will show you in which headings the word is appearing. It can show you on which pages the word appears. It will show a list. Okay. And it can show you a brief summary as well. How many times the word is appearing and where. Okay. And so on. What else? Zoom and so on. Page width for view. Okay. I'm on view option. So you are not playing. You are not doing anything with the page itself. You are just playing with the view. Okay. So you can change the size of the view. You can make it one page view, multiple page view, and so on. Okay, one option which I find very interesting or very helpful is the split option. Okay, so for example, I have data in the same file on page number 20, and I'm writing something about that data. Obviously, when I'm writing, okay, then I'm going down, right? I'm not on the same place. So maybe the data is on page 20, but I started writing on page 20, now I'm on page 23. So what should I do? I keep on going up and down to see the data? No. I can use this option, split. So it will split the window into two parts like this. Okay. So on this window I can keep the data, and on this window I can type. Okay. So since I am typing here, so it will keep on going down and down, but this one will remain as it is. Okay. So data will remain as it is in front of me, and so on. Okay. Clear? In your case, it can help you. I have seen, like in the project reports, they use the same sentence in 10 different sections or 10 different headings, like your lab reports. Then we did this and this. Okay, so something like this. You want to repeat the same line again and again. You can do this using the split view. Okay. Anybody remembers what is this? What is this?
No, citation.
What?
Yeah. Say again. Citation. Okay. This is a referencing tool which we have used, or which I have shown you last time. Okay. And I have mentioned some other names as well, which are more common, but obviously then they need money as well.
It's what
Yes.
downloading it said virus detected.
Sorry.
It said virus when I saw it on my laptop. I wanted to download it. It said virus, so I couldn't download it.
You download from the official website. Look at the website address. Sometimes if the software is popular, then the first link is usually the one which is going to the phishing sites and so on. Okay, look at the website address. Is it the official one? Okay. So software is free. I have downloaded the one which I showed you was free. Obviously, I don't spend my money on these things. Right. Okay. The last thing. Okay, absolute last thing is the comments. Okay. So So you want to make some comments in the document. Okay, so you can use the comments, and again, so I put a comment here. So I can write the comment, it shows with the name, and I can write, okay, this report is not good, you are going to get an F, and so on and so forth. These things, these type of. Okay, so you can write it when you send the file, the comments will go with it. Okay, and then they have started something new here. Okay, so once you put the comment, now I'll put the comment. Huh? Okay, so now there are different options for it. I can link the comment to something, to a website. Yes, I'm telling him that you could have taken the data from that website. I can link it. Okay, so he worked on my comment, then he sends the file again. Okay, so now I can do this comment resolved. Okay, just to show, maybe for official reason, I want to show, okay, I made the comment and this person did something which is satisfactory. Okay, or if I don't want to do that, I can delete the comment. Okay, clear? And again, if you have multiple comments in the document, then you can use these options to go from one comment to the other comment. It happens. Okay, I have a report which is 200 pages long, and I have comments maybe on 2-3 pages. Okay, so I don't have to search for it. I will go here, go to the next comment, go to the next comment. So wherever the comment is, the word will take me there. Clear? Okay. Okay. Okay, the last part of the course is about presentation skills. Okay, it's part of the course. So now we'll be talking about that. Okay, so inshallah, okay, I have only these slides, so we may finish earlier. Okay, not have to go into December with the classes, but you will still have your presentation. Okay, in the end, if you want to give it early, no problem. But then your report should be ready as well. Okay. Okay. First of all, you know, when I was a kid, they thought I was mute, like I couldn't speak. Okay. Maybe somebody prayed that I started speaking. Okay. Now everybody is cursing that person because I don't stop speaking. Okay. And I became a teacher. I had a teacher, I met him, and I told him, see, I have become a teacher. He said, good, you deserve to be a teacher. I was happy. Okay, then he said, yes, you did not stop speaking even when you were in the class. You cannot shut up. So that's why. Okay, so this is called embarrassing someone in a good way. Okay, you need to learn this. Okay, but I don't consider myself an expert. Okay, so don't take something from the slides and that is a standard. If it is not looking good, fine. Okay. Even you can learn from the mistakes as well. Okay, so don't think that if I am showing something here, okay, and you don't like it, or you know something better, it's good. Okay, don't get distracted by this thing. Okay, I'm still trying to learn myself. Okay. Okay, what is a presentation? Presentation is a formal event. Okay, so you have to treat it formally. Okay, like I said, it's something official. Okay, so you don't just come in the class and without any preparation, without any rehearsal, okay, without any content, and you say, no, I will give the presentation. Okay, this is not how something formal works. Okay. So, formal events need to be planned, they need to be organized, okay, and they should be prepared in advance. Clear? Okay, this is what we mean by formal event. That you should plan for it, organize it in a proper manner, and you should practice it. Okay, so it's a formal event which requires teamwork, and use of audio visual aids. Okay, so teamwork with who? Like you may have multiple presenters with you, so then you are a team. Okay, and then who else is in your team apart from the people who are presenting? Who else is in your team? Yes. Who else? Huh? The listener. Okay, good. So you treat him as your team member. Okay, your listener.
I want so too.
Huh?
I want so too.
Why? Why is it your team? So he can give you good grades, huh? Okay. Why? What will the secretary do? If somebody like me is not even interested in listening to you. But why? But he is still part of your team. Why? Why? He is good, he is right. He is part of the team, but why? How? Yes. If he is not there, okay, who will you tell, doctor, this is not working, I don't have a flash drive, can I send you on? Who would you tell this? Who would you cry in front of? Okay. Need someone to cry in front of, right? Okay. So the people who are organizing are part of the team. People who are organizing, basically. Okay. The instructor is the organizing the event, right? So organizers are part of the event. So the speaker, the listener, and the organizers are all part of this team. And the era or the period of just standing there and speaking has gone now. Okay, I'm going to present something. How? I'll go there and stand and speak. There's nothing like this now. Okay, people may invite you because you are an expert or because you are considered an authority on a subject. Okay, or so on and so forth. But in the end, they want to see something as well. They want to listen. They want to see something as well. Okay, apart from you. Okay. The main purpose of the presentation can be, there are three purposes of the presentation, possible reasons of giving the presentation. You want to inform the user about something, okay, about health issues, about environmental issues, about a new product or something like this. You want to inform them, okay, so it's just for the sake of their knowledge. Or you want to persuade the audience to do something, okay. So you are talking about a health issue. Now you want the audience to do something about this health issue. Okay, do more exercise. Okay, and maybe take a healthy diet or something like this. Okay, so you are asking, leave out smoking and so on. Okay, so this is persuasion. Okay, in the end you want an action from the expert, from the audience. And the last one is creating a goodwill, creating a good impression. Okay, they call it brand marketing, right? It is called as brand marketing. You carry your brand with you and then you tell them how good is our brand, how good is our product. Okay, or you want to make new connections, so you want to establish that I'm the expert in the field and you can approach me if you have a problem or something. Like the politicians do. Why do these politicians make so many speeches? What's the reason? They are doing what? They are selling something. They are telling you something new. We have this problem. Everybody knows about it, right? Okay. So they are creating what? They are creating goodwill. That I am the person who will do this. Okay. Do this or not is a certain thing. Okay. What a good presentation should have? A good presentation should have good subject matter. The content should be good. Okay, you are talking about something which is useful, which is informative, which is interesting. Okay, should match the objective of the event. Okay, so now in the class, if I start talking about building materials or traffic system, yes, I am an expert. I may have good content on these things. Okay, but it's not matching with the objective of the class, right? Okay, so similarly, when you go to the event, you have to match the content with the why the audience is there. Okay, the audience is there according to their own objective, right? So your speech or your presentation should match with their objective. Okay, otherwise they will sleep. Okay, should best fit the audience. We mean in the technical way. Okay, what is the level of your audience? The knowledge level of your audience. Okay, if all of them are, for example, experts in that field, you may have content which is of a higher level. Okay, you may be showing things which are not easy to understand for a common person. For them, it's fine. Got it? Okay, so you'll, and the vice versa as well. Okay, if you are going there for a student, okay, or students, then you have to make sure your level is appropriate. Okay, best for the audience and should be well organized. Huh? Why is this slide there? Oh, there was a figure. I forgot it. Where is my flash drive? Sorry, I'm late 10 minutes. Sorry, my partner didn't come. Sorry, I was gone. Okay, so these things should not happen. They should be well organized. Okay, this is what I said at the start. It is a formal event. Okay. Making good presentation is an extremely good tool to have. I have now people complaining to me that this new guy came in the office, this new guy came in the company and he stole our position. I said, how? Why? He said, he talks very good. Okay, and his presentation skills are very good. So whenever they need to present something in front of the client, they ask him to go. You cannot say, okay, this is the person who will present, but what is he? He is a trainee engineer. You cannot say this, right? You have to make him something. Okay, we have even in university, even okay, in the department, in the colleges, this happens. Okay, this guy is an expert, but you cannot send it. There's a request. Send an expert for a seminar, for a workshop. Okay, this guy is an expert, but you send him, he will destroy your reputation. Huh? He is an expert, he cannot present well. Okay, I am giving you examples from both, from industry as well as from the academia. Okay, you cannot survive without this. You have to be a good presenter. Okay. And what is interesting about presentation is it's not talking. I already mentioned. It's no longer talking. Okay, I can talk. Okay, this person can talk very well, and then that means he's a good presenter. No. Okay. Most of the presentation, as they are saying, 55% of the effective presentation is what you are not saying. Okay, 55% of the presentation is what you are not saying. I'll give you an example. I had a friend. He was in my group. During my whole bachelor, 4 years of bachelor, okay, he was with us in every group which we made. Like we made the controlling group, right? So whenever we made a group, he was with us. Okay, and his skill was his memory. If you give him a 400-page book, after 2 days he will come with it and it's in my mind. Okay, so he, in terms of talking, we cannot beat him. Okay, but when the material in his mind was finished, he didn't say what else to say now. He didn't know. Okay, so in one presentation, we didn't have slides at that time. We used to make these transparencies with the projector. They could put the page there and then we show on the screen, something like this. Okay, so in one presentation, he came, and obviously, at that time, we didn't like to present. Like you did, huh? We come there, say, the presentation is finished. Okay, something like this. He said, we told him, or we asked him, something happened. That, can you present? He said yes. I said, okay, go ahead. Can you present all the slides? He did. He said yes. Because he said what? I will memorize them. I will memorize each and every word, all the 50 slides, I will memorize it. And he did. He did. And he talked. Okay, without stopping. He did not even stop like for 1 second. Okay, an expert. Talked and talked and talked. Okay, and then in the end, what he did? He said, if you have a question, ask this person. And he ran away. Literally. Okay, so, anyways, the point was anybody can memorize. Okay, Even my, 6-year-old's daughter, she can memorize. Okay, and then what she memorizes, she says very well. Okay, but what happens after that or before that? Nothing. Okay, and I said it last time as well. You cannot present well if you are reading. Same thing. If you are just saying what is in your mind, okay, you are not a good presenter. Everybody will know. Okay, and he memorized, she memorized, he's just saying. Okay, so it's not what you are saying, it's how you are saying. Okay, it's not what you are saying, it's how you are saying and what you are doing with it. Okay, so non-verbal part includes your body language, your confidence, your eye contact, your slide design, okay, and your information, everything. Okay, so that's why presentation is a very important tool. I told you it could be the difference between your promotion and somebody else getting the job. Okay, so it's very important, and the complicated thing is it's not saying. Okay, if it was just okay, I will give you this text, read it, memorize it, and go and say it. If it was that easy, anybody can do it, but it's not that easy. Okay, so we'll continue with it, inshallah, next time.